Oh, look who's back. Our good friend Jim Payne talking about the upcoming event, Stomp, the blues out of homelessness. I can't believe it's getting closer.
Yeah. You know, tickets went on sale last Friday, March 1st. June 8th is the event. This will be the 13th annual, you know, and it grows and grows and grows. And we're very fortunate that as the event itself grows, we're able to help those that we are helping.
Yeah. Tell the viewers how it started, though.
It started Paige and I doing meals down at Bill's Place, which was a homeless drop-in center that Burl and the kitchen kind of ran to do some social services. But that's how it started, meals, and then we you know, it cost a lot of money, so we decided to come up with a way to raise a little money, and that's how it kind of grew. The first couple of years of the event were pretty sad, but you know, now we're real fortunate. You know?
That's awesome.
We've had great partners. A shout out to the Community Blood Center. Please go give blood. But they've allowed us to use their parking lot for 5 years now. So it's we've been lucky. We've been real fortunate.
If someone is new to the area or maybe going to be here June 8th, you know, what can they expect at this 13th annual?
Well, they expect a lot of friendly faces and a lot of good music. And this year we've got a new vendor coming out, and we hope to have a shrimp boil.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Chris with Express Foods is going to come out, and and that's because our headliner Tab Benoit is from Louisiana, so we thought we'd give him a little home cooking.
Oh, and
Very cool.
Oh, there's the poster right there.
Yeah.
Look at that. I'm just reading all this because look
I
at all the
know.
fun stuff.
So you got performances, you got food. You can buy tickets at the gate or now online.
Right,
That's
right.
great.
You can buy tickets at Kaleidoscope if you want hard copy tickets. You're paying cash, or you go online, stompthebluesOutofhomelessness.com. We do have some VIP tents available still, and they're $7.25, but you get 8 event tickets, you get adult beverage tickets, you get a table and chairs. So there's a lot of ways you can come participate and have fun. And the best thing about it is you get out there and have a good time, and you don't have to realize or choose that you're doing something for a charity, because you're there for an afternoon of music.
And by the way, let's listen to this lineup. At 2 o'clock, Larry McCrae. At 3:30, Heather Gillis. At 5:30, Damon Fowler. And then at 7:30, Tab Benoit.
Tab Benoit, that's great.
I said it right. I can't believe it. I was practicing my French there.
There you go.
Great lineup. And can we just mention to the charities that you're benefiting?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Laura's Home, Dar House, Women in Need of the Ozarks. We love all these charities. Play It Forward, Southwest Missouri, Rare Breed, and Youth Connect Center. Such great charities to be benefited.
Yeah, you know, and with the exception of Women in Need of the Ozarks, they're all youth-oriented, where we found that we want to try, if we can, to keep these kids off the street, because once they get to the street, it's a real difficult challenge. As you know, the folks from United Way and I were just talking about, it's just it just seems to keep going.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen a lot of new faces in the last couple years. We did sandwiches last night at Grace United, and you know, there's probably 150, 200 people still every night.
Wow.
And it just, I don't know if there's an answer or what the answer is. We've always thought that if you're hungry, we can help you. We can't, we obviously we're not buying houses and homes and that sort of stuff, but you know, if you're hungry, we want to be able to help make sure you don't starve to death, obviously.
Yeah. Well, you're helping, you know, just by this. Now, what about weather? You know, Missouri, crazy weather, rain or shine?
It's rain or shine.
Okay.
We've only had one year that it rained out.
Okay.
And that was in May. So we've moved it to June the last 3 years, and we've had really good luck.
That's good.
You know, it's one year is extremely hot. Last year it was perfect. It looked like rain all day. And you know, sometimes our weather people,
Matt.
He looked at Matt.
our weather people get a little overzealous, and they start forecasting all these rain events that are coming, and people out of town don't buy the tickets. So please, let's not do that this year.
Yeah, just buy the tickets anyway because it goes to a great cause.
Right.
And I'm curious to know, too, if you've seen Stomp the Blues Out of Homelessness for 13 years. Have you seen it make a difference in the community?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You know, every year when we do Christmas for the kids at the Dar House and Laura's Home or the Youth Connect Center or the Rare Breed, you know, that's something that they don't get. You know, we do small things. We're not the over umbrella kind of organization. But yes, we do. We see a lot of people who get something that they weren't expecting, and it really helps kind of push them in a positive way.
And you're making a difference.
I was gonna say, what's been maybe like one of your favorite memories over the course of 13 years?
Well, there's been a lot of them. You know, we used to have a guy, Donnie, that was real instrumental in a lot of the things here in town, and he was always kind of our guy that knew every homeless person, and he was off the streets himself, but he ended up.
Wait, is he the same one from Eden Village?
Yes.
That passed away?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I know who you're talking about. Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah. And Donnie was such a great guy, and we got to know him, and you know, we just grew, and you know, things like that. You develop friendships. You know, it's just not any different than meeting someone else. You get to know them, and you feel that you're having success.
And by the way, there's a beautiful portrait of him that somebody painted at Eden Village, and every time I see it, I get goosebumps. I'm like, what a difference he made in the community, being part of that community himself.
Absolutely.
So if somebody wants tickets, how do they do that?
StompTheBluesOutOfHomelessness.com or Kaleidoscope.
All right, there's the information right there on the screen. Make sure you check it out. Make a difference in our community this June, because they're helping everybody. We love that.
Yes. Thank you, Jim.